Good morning, all. Now, read this program very carefully. A very simple program, but what output do you expect from this program? Integer A is assigned a value 10, B is assigned a value 5. There are two variables. Another variable is being taken, which is a float type F. Then clear screen just to clear the output window. Then we have f is equals to a plus b divided by 2. Remember, this a plus b is written within the bracket. So as per the presence, the bracket will be solved before. So before division, addition would be taking place because of the bracket. So 10 plus 5 becomes 15. Now 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. And we are assigning it into a float variable, that is a f variable by the name of f float. So integer divided by integer, the answer should be 7.5, or the answer should be 7.00, or the answer should be 7. Think for it before I run this program, and when I run this program, I will explain the output of the program to you, that why we are getting this output. I'm very sure that majority of you will be predicting the wrong answer. We are dividing 15 by 2, and I'm very sure that majority of you will be predicting the wrong answer. If you get the say correct answer, it is good. So let's run. Are you ready for it? And let's see the answer. So you can see on the screen, the answer is 7.00. The answer is 7.00. So why not 7.5, or why not 7? So let us understand this thing, that what has changed the answer which you were thinking, or why do we have got 7.00. Concentrate over here why we got 7.00. We divided 15 by 2. This 15 and this 2 both were integers. So integer divided by integer will give an integer result only. So the result came to be 7. When I assign this 7 into a float variable, it gets converted into 7.00. This was typecasting, integer converted into a float, implicit typecasting. But we cannot convert this 7 which we have got as a result to 7.5. Majority of you think that when we are assigning a value to a float variable, ये float में बदल जाएगा. Float में तो बदल जाएगा, 7 बदलेगा. 7 को 7.5 में नहीं बदल सकते. Integer divided by integer gives an integer only. So the result remains 7.00, not 7.5. Now, another program which we will be making now is much more interesting. See to that program and try to guess the answer. Now, look on this program. We have done a small change in the previous program, a plus b divided by 2, but in the expression where we are this division is taking place, what we have done is, we have, if you see, we have written a float typecasting over here, explicit conversion. Now this typecasting is a unary operator, and it has got more precedence than addition and division and bracket. It is a unary operator, and it has got more precedence than all these things. So what will happen, the expression which is written in bracket, that is a plus b, it will be evaluated, and before division, this a plus b, that is 15, it will be converted into float. It is not that integer divide by integer, now it will become float divide by integer. This 10 plus 5, 15, will be explicitly converted into a floating point number. So it will become 15.00, and 15.00 divided by 2, the answer will be 7.5. Many of you do a mistake. They calculated with this thing using the concept that integer divided by integer is an integer. So they divide 15 by 2, and they think that integer divided by integer will give 7. Very correct. And then they convert that 7 into explicit float, that is 7.00, and think that the answer is 7.00. But the correct answer is 7.5. Why? Because this float explicit conversion, or any type of conversion, has got highest precedence. So before division, addition will take place because of the bracket. 10 plus 5 will become 15, and this 15 will be converted into float. I'm again repeating, this 15 will be converted into a float number. So it will become 15.00. And then this 15.00 will be divided by 2. So when we'll be dividing this 15.00 with 2, this answer will be float divided with an integer, will give a float number, will give a float answer. It will be 7.5 and we'll get 7.5. So let's check whether we are getting 7.5 or not. So let's do this thing. Yes, we are getting 7.5. So let me explain this thing using pen also. So just hold on. We will share a different screen. See, now what happened when we wrote over here in our expression, we wrote float. So what happened? This float conversion typecast or any typecast has got greater precedence. A plus B divided by 2. So this A plus B, because of bracket is computed as 15, then divide by 2, and this float. Then after that, what happened? This float conversion is computed and this 15 is converted into 15.000, and then division take place. So it becomes float divided by integer, and the answer is 7.500, and it is assigned to a float type of variable. So this is how actual working, actual processing is going on. So students, remember this thing, that programming is logic. So do understand the logic and love programming. Thank you.